So today we're gonna be smoking a, almost fucking broke my elbow there. Special RS. What's going on, everybody? It is Martin and Amaya. We are back at it again with another video. Today we've got a Davidoff. Today we're gonna be smoking a Davidoff. This is the Anniversario Special R. Oh man, my shirt's dirty. Much better. Amaya Nice Designs is the official sponsor for the Martin Amaya Once Famous channel. Swag is now available in shop. If you guys remember, we used to be back at it again. Well, now officially we are back at it again because, well, if you know the story, you know the story. So if you know, you know. Big shout out to Amaya Nice Designs. That is going to be the official sponsor for the Martin Amaya Once Famous YouTube channel. It doesn't stop at the Martin Amaya YouTube channel merch. Shop there for all of your latest swag. Back to the program. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing cut up, lit up, and smoked up. I've had a bit of a busy day today. Had the kids over. Kids are now home. And it's time for Daddy to relax. All right, so we've got a Davidoff. I'm assuming 100%. No, I don't want to assume because it's Davidoff. So it's either going to be Honduras or Dominican. So cold draw. Barnyardy. A little bit of a fruit on the cold draw. So barnyardy something. And there's a little bit of a sweet fruitiness in there. Body of the cigar. And I'm still a little stuffy, so allergies. I'll blame it on the allergies. Barnyardy. Smells like a stinky foot. With a little bit of a grassy manure. I don't know where I come up with these things. Anyways, here we go. We're going to go light up this Davidoff Anniversario Series R or Special R. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. Heavy on the wood. Very first light, heavy on the wood. Kind of a bit of like burnt cedar. Burnt cedar. Little bit of a spice that's starting to come through. Spice kind of reminds me of a white pepper. Ooh, leaving the mouth creamy. I like the creaminess. Ooh, there's a little bit, okay, there's a little bit of a peanut butter note that's coming through. So it's like a creamy peanut butter with like a cedar wood that's slightly charred, but it's like leaving a creaminess. I like that. Definitely more pepper on the retro. Black pepper on the retro, kind of lingering. So it's like a black pepper mixed with like a baking spice. Baking spice kind of reminds me of like some sort of like an Italian seasoning, but heavy black pepper also. So Italian seasoning with like a black pepper note. It's got a bit of a bite. right at the top of the nose. And then what I'm left with is, once that pepper settles, charred cedar wood, and then a little bit of creaminess left. It's kind of making the mouth salivate. I like that. All right, Davidoff. Davidoff Anniversario. This is a Special R. We're going to keep smoking it down. We're going to see what happens here in the first third. Don't you guys go anywhere. We will catch up in a minute. You got to look up and see what's in this cigar. What's going on, everybody? We are back. We are smoking a Davidoff. This is the Davidoff Special R. All right, so I'm on half wheel. Actually, no, I was on half wheel and I couldn't figure out what was in the cigar. So I actually had to go to a different site to figure out what was in the cigar. Ecuadorian Connecticut shade wrapper with a Dominican binder, and the fillers are also Dominican. That is all I know. I found a site that was talking about it. They are about $106 for a 4-pack. So about, what's that come out to? 26 bucks, 26 and a half bucks per cigar. So yeah, they're also sold in a box of 20. But yeah, a pack of 4 will run you about 106 bucks. Kind of spicy, leaving the back of the throat kind of itchy and scratchy. It's like, okay, you get the smoke, you get like the creamy, the pepper, black pepper, strong on the nose, and then you're left with a creamy aftertaste. The creaminess, it reminded me like a peanut butter, and that peanut butter quickly went away. So it's now just a creamy, oily type ofness that's on the top of the tongue. That's the easiest way I can explain it. It's a very good cigar. Very good cigar. Sort of light. Like I could definitely pick me up this cigar and smoke it in the morning with a cup of coffee. And I think I don't feel any strength yet, but there is that spice, so there might be some strength toward the end, even though it's a Connecticut shade. But yes, so good cigar so far. We're going to keep smoking it down. We're going to see what happens here in the second third. Hopefully the ash doesn't fall on me and I am able to get the ash drop or something. Something that I can make a fucking YouTube short out of it. So, all right. Don't you guys go anywhere. We'll catch up in a minute. There it is. Davidoff Special R. What's going on, everybody? We are back. We're smoking the Davidoff R, Special R. I've already taken the first band off. This is the Anniversario band. And I am now taking off this band before I burn it. Davidoff Geneve Special R. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the band, Special R. All right, guys, the cigar, it's got like a weird, okay, let me start over. So the pepper, it's pepper, black pepper, and it's so strong of a pepper that it makes it feel like the cigar is stronger. But it's not. It's a very mild cigar. It's just you're getting bombarded with the spice that it feels like it's actually stronger than it is, if that makes any sense. Very creamy. Like, okay, when you draw on the cigar and you let most of the smoke out through your mouth, you're left with a very heavy cream. But if you retrohale, that's where all the spice is. You do notice the spice if you like draw it out of your mouth and it hits the back of your throat. It's still there. It's scratchy. But it's like really strong when you are retrohaling. Black pepper with some creaminess and heavy on the wood. The wood is not so much burnt anymore. It's just like a really nice thick cedar wood, and then pepper. But that creaminess, the creaminess that lingers, that's really good. All right, that's all I'm getting so far. We're gonna go ahead and finish this thing up. I've got about another half inch, about an inch left to smoke of the cigar before we get to the nub. So we're gonna get back to that, and we'll catch up in a few minutes. Don't you guys go anywhere. What's going on, everybody? We are back smoking the Davidoff. Just about done with it, and the cigar, believe it or not, has gotten strong. I don't know if it's because of the pepper that I've been retrohaling like constantly. It's a strong cigar. Here on the final third, there's a bit of more of a charred wood, the pepper, black pepper, and the creamy note's still there somewhat, but not as much. So overall, I think it's a pretty good cigar. If you can get your hands on it, I'm sure it's pretty popular. You can go to any Davidoff store or any lounge that carries Davidoff. Be able to pick one up. The Special R. So with that, we're going to go ahead and just wrap things up here. Don't forget, smash the like button, subscribe, and ring that little bell so you know every time that I upload a new video. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Don't forget, check me out on Patreon, support the channel, and support the sponsor. Check out the sponsor.